Hey, Exploring Espresso fans, Mike back at you. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm actually filming in our mud room. It's a little chilly outside today, so didn't really want to go out and hang out in the cold. So I cheated a little bit, so this is kind of sort of outside. Not really. You can see part of the outside through the screens behind me. But what I wanted to review today is our Blackstone 17-inch portable griddle. We've had this probably, I'm going to say 2 years now. So I've used it a half dozen times. I absolutely love it. It works great for what we're doing. Now, a lot of you will have the little Coleman stoves or some other brand stove that you use to cook on. We've opted to use the Blackstone Grill, and I'm going to flash a video up of me cooking outside in the wilderness. Doesn't that look and sound good? It's one thing, I love cooking at home, but it's another thing to go outside and cook out in the trees. It's just the eggs sizzling and the bacon sizzling. It's really great. So we like it. We mainly cook breakfast on this guy. We're more of, if we're out riding around, we're gonna pack a lunch to take with us. We'll probably eat dinner out somewhere. That's Lisa and I think we said that early on. That's where we're at with that. I did have my coffee today, so I don't have a coffee cup in my hand. I went down to a local coffee shop and had my latte with my extra shot of espresso, so I'm pretty wired right now. But anyway, without further ado, the Blackstone 17-inch portable grill. It is a great grill to use if you're cooking bacon and eggs on it. You know, as far as treating the surface, there's not a whole lot of treatment to do to it. I do carry some cooking oil with this if I'm not going to cook bacon. If I'm cooking bacon, the grease from the bacon is plenty for the eggs that they won't stick. If you're going to, my suggestion, if you're going to use it for pancakes, which we have done before with the grand boys, they like their pancakes in the mornings. We'll cook the pancakes first, and we'll use the oil to cook the pancakes because it's probably a pretty good flavor with bacon and pancakes. I'm not sure, but we'll cook the pancakes and then put them off to the side, and then we'll do our bacon and eggs in after that. Now, if I lift this little guy off of here, we're going to take that off right now, and I think you can probably see down in here the heating element is an H shape. So most of your heat for this guy does come through the middle portion of the griddle instead of the end. So if you've got something you want to cook a little slower, you can put that on the sides and then put your stuff you want to cook a little faster there in the middle. It does have a grease trap here. Your grease will roll down into it. Got a little hole right there that makes that feasible. Obviously it does run off of propane. You can use the little green Coleman portable propane bottles you get at Walmart or wherever. Those work great, and they just screw in right there. I started using a 1.5 to 2 pound propane tank I carry with me in the Jeep. I've got plenty of room to put it, and it's got its own hose that tucks neatly down in the top of it. Got a little cool little carrying case. But I use that because a lot of times what we'll do is we'll have the coffee pot going, and then we'll start the griddle at the same time. I have a dual hose that I can make that happen. So again, we like this guy for what we've used it for. We haven't had any issues with it. You can control the heat. It's pretty easy to light. I don't have the propane hooked up now. You just push it and twist it, and then it pops, and it'll make a little clicking sound, and then there it is. It'll make a little clicking sound and a little igniter inside. After you get your propane going, we'll light that up for you, and then you can control the temperature on how hot or how cool that you want it. So I wanted to give a little spec to you guys, so I cheated a little bit. I looked this up online, so hang on 2 seconds. Okay, so the Blackstone Griddle, and this is just some specs I took off of Amazon, so I'm just going to read those to you. It's a little easier to do it that way. It's about 260 square inches of cooking area. This is black powder coated stainless steel. It's about 12,000 BTUs, and it is the one zone heating. Is the H shape heating element inside of that. Now, one of the cons I have about this guy, it is fairly heavy. This thing weighs about 21 pounds. So it's not light. It does come with a carrying case, which is really, really convenient. So it takes about 30 minutes for it to cool down in order to be able to pack it up. As it's cooling, then I'll scrape all the food particles, everything that's left, down into the oil catcher, and then dispose of that. It's just wash it off with water. The more you use it, it's one of those things like the old cast iron. The more you use it, it stays seasoned. And we just clean it, deep clean it when we get home. But it's been a great little thing to have, great little tool. Obviously you could cook dinner on it, you could lunch on it. The last time I was out, when I was cooking breakfast, my coffee started getting cold, so I set my coffee over here in a corner. Obviously it's a 10 coffee cup, so I can do that. And it heated my coffee back up, so that was kind of nice, you know, after I'd poured it out of the Coleman coffee pot. But we enjoy it, and I just want to review it for you. This is what we use when we're out on the trail. Comment below. I would like to know what you guys are using to cook with when you're on the trail. If you're using a typical camp stove and some cast iron or whatever that you're using to cook your food with. It'd be interesting to know what you guys are using. Like and subscribe as always, and I hope you guys have a great day.